ඉංග්‍රීසි භාෂාව උගන්වන්න දැන් ඉන්න ලක්ෂ 40ටම යන්නේ වසර 3යි මට. 3 years it takes for me to teach them all. I have methods how to make them speak in English without speaking English. ඉංග්‍රීසි කතා කරන්න නැතුව ඉංග්‍රීසි කතා කරන්න කොහොමද? Do you think I am living in an English background here? දැන් ඔයාලා කියන්න බෑ මෙතන මම මේ හතර වටේ සුදුත් එක්ක කතා කරගෙන ඉන්නවා මෙතන නෑ. මේක හදන ක්‍රමයක් තියෙනවා.
I want to clarify one question from you.
Yes.
We see that our parents have given more priority for English language.
Yes.
English language is internationally recognized language.
Yes.
We have government syllabus for English.
Yes.
After school, but our school children's going private classes.
Yes.
But they are struggling to speak in English in public.
Yes.
Why is that, sir?
Very good. If they understand that their children do not try to speak in English, they are being ashamed, they are shy, they are embarrassed, and they hesitate to speak in English. What they know, this is not our mother tongue. This is a foreign language. It's a global language. As a tool, without killing our mother language Sinhala, how can we learn English and speak in English correctly, fluently? So to do this, to get it done, the teachers who teach English in schools with the help of the principals, they should program our parents. Fathers, mothers must be spoken by the teachers who teach English. These young parents, the young parents are educated. These young parents they can be motivated to speak in English with their children at home. An example, there are some children, they have higher marks. 85 for term test, 95 for term test. But when they are asked the questions to describe, an example, can you talk about our country 5 minutes? What do you think about the environmental pollution? What do you think about the global crisis in Sri Lanka and in the world? When we raise those questions from the students who are 15 years, 16 years, O-level students, they are silent. They can't express. They can't elaborate. They can't explain. They can do nothing. Why? Because they have no foundation to grammar. They don't know how to use doodles. Does your father smoke? No, my father doesn't smoke. Do your parents help you for studying? Yes, my parents help. Students don't know about doodles. And students don't know about how to construct sentences in active voice. Active voice sentences. She smokes. She doesn't smoke. You can see that she is smoking. Have you done your homework? I have been studying since 7:30 in the morning. I came to meet you. Did you come to meet me? No, I didn't come to meet you. What were you doing? I was reading a book when you came here. Had you seen me there? No, I hadn't seen you, but I had seen your sister. I had been thinking about you for 2 hours. Will you come tomorrow and meet me? Yes, I will come tomorrow and meet you. The children will be playing cricket tomorrow when we go, I think. Will you have learned English language by next year? Tenses. Can you do it? Yes, can you speak in English? Yes, I can. Could you understand my opinion? Yes, I could. You could have met me yesterday. You would have done it. You might have seen me. It may rain today. You may be selected. You may be offered the job. I am to go abroad. What are you to do? She is to do a job. I was to tell you. I was to have lunch with you. I am going to support you. What were you going to do? It is going to rain. These are spoken. These are spoken on YouTube. You can see they sell English. What I now gave you, yes. Patterns. These are not taught in schools.
So you are still believing that our English syllabus, government English syllabus, should be amended properly?
Why not? I can give. I know how to make. First of all, grammar should be taught very properly. Today, simple present tense active was this year, simple present and passive was next year. What nonsense there? Simple present continuous active voice this year, present past continuous active voice next year. After 2 weeks, present perfect active voice. When the students do the O level, they do simple past tense. No proper. This should be changed. Tenses, auxiliary, conjunction, relative pronouns, regular, irregular, nouns, adjectives, adverbs, phrasal verbs, idioms, sayings, proverbs, gerunds, so on. Everything should be properly organized into one book. One grammar book should be given to the students when they come to grade 5. Until they come to grade 5, singular language only must be taught. When we depend on English language without learning singular properly, our imagination is damaged. We can't imagine. Those who depend on English language can't imagine. We don't want to kill our single language for learning English language. What? I don't understand. International school don't care about single language. It is a very big problem to our country. Those students who go to international school, some students can't speak in singular. And those students who go to international school, some students can't speak in English also. And then those who learn English language in English should be able to speak both language, you know. Now my mother doesn't speak English, my mother doesn't know English, my father doesn't speak English, my father doesn't know English. How did I learn? I have told several times, don't ask the question, how I learned English. How I learned English is a big question for in my life. When I got Oxford Dictionary in my hand, nobody was behind me to guide me. And our government English teachers must buy Oxford Dictionary, read properly, and please motivate our children to do that in schools, because the teachers who in government school can inspire, motivate our children will better than private teachers, because grade 1 to A level students are in the schools. Very easy. The parents, I want to give a message to the parents. These parents are young parents, they have qualified. Young parents, now your parents, my parents, your parents, okay, no problem, they are not educated in English. But now present situation, the parents who live in present, they are educated. I would like to ask one question from those parents who are educated in English. Why don't you try to speak to your son at home? If you know a little bit, why don't you open your mouth and tell your son to come and sit here and I want to be your father today? So far, I couldn't become father. So far, I couldn't be father today itself. I want to be the father of you. So far, I couldn't be your mother. Since today, since now, I am your mother.
Grandmother.
Grandmother. Even grandmother කෙනෙක් වෙන්න ඉස්සලා motherhood එකේ ඉඳලා තමන්ගේ දරුවා හදන්න. Motherhood එකේ දරුවා හදන්න නැති එක grandmotherhood එකේ දරුවෙක් හදයිද? එතකොට කැවුමක් පුච්චන හැටි තමයි කියලා දෙන්න වෙන්නේ. දැන් ඉන්න කාලේ කැවුම් හදන හැටි කියලා දෙන්න බෑනේ. ඒකටත් අපේ අම්මා YouTube එකක් channel එකක් දාගෙන කැවුමක් හදන්නේ. ඒක බල හදනකොට කැවුම නෙමෙයි හැදෙන්නේ වෙන එකක් හැදෙන්නේ. To make your question, I want to tell you that actually I am really upset. I want to give everything to the people and so I'm a tutor, I'm a businessman, not a teacher. Tutors are businessmen. They are not teachers. Teachers are in schools. Everybody can't become tutors. Tutors have an extraordinary power. I have power. I can change 5,000 students. I can.
Definitely.
I'm not boasting. I'm not talking big. I'm preaching. I can change 5,000 students. Give me 5,000 students, I will talk to them. I would like to ask them, how many words have you learned from this dictionary? How many words? Do you have this dictionary? At least.
Yes.
This is what we do. But we have smartphones, but we are not smart. Everyone has got a smartphone, but they are not smart. Our country wants a bigger change to go ahead. If we want to move forward as a one nation, this whole educational system must be absolutely changed. Otherwise, we can't move forward. How did I speak in English? How do I speak in English? How am I speaking English? I am living in the same society where you live. You and I live together here. And you can see in this area, how many can speak in English and nobody can speak in English. Because of what? Everybody has misunderstood how to learn English language. Learning English is difficult until it is learned. After it is learned, it is okay. Knife through butter. Butter harahayana pihiya wage. Those who learn hard can speak in English. Knife through butter. Amaru nene. Knife through butter kuwan passe idiom එකක් අර පහසුවෙන් කියන එක. Storm in tea cup. තේ කෝපය ඇතුලේ කුණාටුව. බය වෙන්න ඕනේ. Preach to the converted. ගහ දාන්න කට්ටියට කොළ කඩ කඩ පානවා. ඒ කියන්නේ අවබෝධ වෙලා තියෙන කට්ටියටම Don't make a mountain out of the molehill. කෙන්ද කන්ද කරනවා. She ran for deer. ඒකේ පණ එපා කියලා දිව්වා. Did you fart? ඔයා පැද්දද? Yes. දැන් පන්තිවල උගන්වනකොට දෙන්නක බලන්න ඔයා පඩිනවද? ඔයාට උදේට පඩ යනවද? මුන් hina වෙනවා. පුතාට කක්ක බැරද? Do you want to poop? වචනේ. පුතා, did you poop? අපි පොඩි කාලේ ළමයින්ගෙන් අහන්නේ එහෙම. ඉංග්‍රීසි ගුරුවරු ගන්නවන අපේ භාෂාව. හරිද? මම කියලා දෙන්න. මම මේ කටින් I don't pay lip service. කටින් බතන හිටවන්නේ නේ. Pay lip service. දැන් ඔයාලා ඉගෙන ගත්ත ඒකද මේක බලලා. මම කියන්නේ අපේ රටවැසියන්ට, පුරවැසියන්ට, දෙමව්පියන්ට, ගුරුවරුන්ට, විදුහල්පතිවරුන්ට, අධ්‍යාපන ඇමතිට සියලු දෙනාට මේ රට සම්පූර්ණයෙන් මේ තියෙන සිස්ටම් එක ඇතුළේ ඉඳන් වෙනස් කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. මම ක්‍රම තියෙනවා. I have methods. That's why I am shouting. I am openly telling our people that I can change you all. Support me. ඔයාලගේ ගේ ඇතුළේ ඉන්න දරුවව අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම සිංහල භාෂාව ඝාතනය කරන්නේ නැතුව අපේකම රැකගෙන ටූල් එකක් හැටියට ඉංග්‍රීසි චතුර ලෙස කතා කරන දරුවෙක් බවට පත් කරන්න පුළුවන් ක්‍රමවේදය මා සතුයි. I have the system. I can do it. ඒක මම කියන්නේ ආඩම්බරයෙන් මගේ අම්මයි තාත්තා ඇතුළු කිසිම කෙනෙක්ගේ ඉංග්‍රීසි පසුබිම ගෙන කෙනෙක් නෙමෙයි මම. ඒක තමයි මේකට chance එක තියෙන්නේ. ඒ බලය දීලා තියෙන්නේ මට විශ්වයේ. ඒක වෙන කෙනෙකුට දෙන්නේ නෑ.
Finally, do we have to wait till system change established to solve every problems?
Yeah. Until we change the system, I think we can't. But I don't know. I am trying. My UTP is not for earning. My UTP is not for nonsense. My UTP is not for misleading or cheating or deceiving. My UTP is for the country people, the world, the whole world. There are no great leaders in the world. If there are great leaders in the world, no wars. No wars. Yuddha naha. Mind is a motion. Manasa yanu chalanayaki. Mind never solidifies. Sita kavadaවත් ඝන වෙන්නේ නේ. Mind is strong. Stronger than matter. Mind is a motion. Mind never solidifies. Mind is matter and mind. Manasa. This is the Buddha said, impermanent. Asthira. ඉංග්‍රීසි භාෂාව උගන්වන්න දැන් ඉන්න ලක්ෂ 40ටම යන්නේ වසර 3යි මට. 3 years it takes for me to teach them all. I have methods how to make them speak in English without speaking English. ඉංග්‍රීසි කතා කරන්න නැතුව ඉංග්‍රීසි කතා කරන්න කොහොමද? අම්මා. ඒ මොකද්ද? ඉතින් කාට මොකද කියන්න බැරි මම පෙන්නනවනේ. Then most of the people say that we should have English background. No need. Do you think I am living in the English background here? The wala kiyan pa මෙතන මම මේ හතර වටේ සුදුත් එක්ක කතා කරගෙන ඉන්නවා මෙතන නෑ. මේක හදන ක්‍රමයක් තියෙනවා. මේ පොත් එක්ක ඇසුරු කරනකොට අයින්ස්ටයින්ගේ පොතක් එක්ක ඇසුරු කරනකොට ඉංග්‍රීසි බැරි ගාති වචන ඔය ඇසුරු කරනකොට මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ කියනවා? Do you count the beats? Einstein replied, heavens no, it is in my blood. Heaven කියලා එකක් නෑ, ඒක මගේ ලේවල තියෙන්නේ. නිකන් මම අන්ඩර්ලයින් කරනවා. අන්ඩර්ලයින් කරලා බලන්න මාර උත්තරයක් මේක කියලා. එහෙම හිතන කියවන නිතර පොතුත් එක්ක ඇසුරු කරගෙන භාෂාව ඇසුරු කරගෙන වචන සොයමින් ඩික්ෂනරිය පරිශීලනය කරමින් මේක අවුරුදු 3ක් කෙරෙනකොට දැන් ඔයාගේ පුතාලා දෙන්න ගැන ඔයාලට දුකක් ඇති වෙන්නේ නැද්ද? හරි එතකොට මේක ඇවිල්ලා මේ පාලකයෝ කවදාවත්ම කරන්නේ නැහැ. මේගොල්ලෝ ඉරිසියයි. කරන්නේ මේක තියෙන්නේ මෙතන වචනේ ඉරිසියාව. උගේ ළමයි ටික පිටරට ගිහලා යාවඩම ඒගොල්ලෝ මේ අම්මන්ඩිලා ටිකයි තාත්තන්ඩිලා ටිකයි මේ මුංගේ දිරච්චලනු කනවා. අවුරුදු 70 ගානක් තිස්සේ. අර කැම්පස් වල ඒවා ඔව්. ඒ කියන්නේ ඒ UMP ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ උන්නේ වැඩිපුරම පිටරට වල ඉගෙන ගත්තේ උන්ගේ 70 පුරුත්තරේ. දැන් මුන්ට කදිරේ ගහපු මේ අම්මන්ඩිලා ටිකයි තාත්තලා උන්ටත් කන්න බෑ ළමයින්ටත් කන්න බෑ. උන් ඉස්කෝලේ ගිහිල්ලා කන්න බෑ. අම්මලා සමාන අම්මලා කියන අපි නම් ඒ කාලේ පුතේ ඉස්කෝලේ ගියේ නැහැ හින්දා බෑ කියලා. දැන් ඉන්නම් කියනවා අපි ගිහිල්ලා බෑ කියලා. ඔයාගේ අම්මලා තාත්තලා කියනවා ඒ කාලේ ආර්ථික ප්‍රශ්න අපි ඉස්කෝලේ ගියේ අපේ අම්මලා තාත්තලා ඕන කෙනෙක් ඉක්මනින් බන්දලා දෙන්නේ එහෙනම් අපිට කිව්වා. ඔයතර ඔයාලා කියනවා අපි ගියේ හින්දා බෑ කියලා. ඒතර ඔයාගේ පුතා කියනවා ඌ වැඩි යන හින්දා බෑ කියලා. ඔයා කියනවා අපි ටියුෂන් ගියේ නැහැ ඉස්කෝලේ ගියේ හින්දා වැඩි ගුරුවරු හිටියේ නැහැ බෑ කියලා. දැන් පුතාලා කියනවා අපි ටියුෂනුත් ගියේ යනවා අපි ඉස්කෝලේත් යනවා ඔක්කොම කරනවා එලෙක්ටිව්ස් පන්තිත් යනවා ග්‍රැමර් පන්තිත් යනවා ස්පෝකනුත් යනවා ටෙක්ස්ට් බුක් එකටත් යනවා ඒත් බෑ කියලා. ලකුණු 95යි ෆේස් ටු ෆේස් ඉඳලා කොන්වර්සේෂන් එකක් කරනකොට හිර වෙනවා. ඇයි ලකුණු වැඩි වෙනකොට දෙමෝපියන්ට පොඩි අප්සෙට් එකක් එනවනේ. ළමයාගේ ලකුණු ටික වැඩි දෙනවා අම්මට උඩු මගේ කන්නා ඉංග්‍රීසි හොඳට පුළුවන් කියලා. ඊට පස්සේ ඉස්සරහට නම් කොන්වර්සේෂන් එකක් කරනකොට බෑ. ඒක හරිද? vocabulary ප්‍රශ්න. ඔකේ තියෙනවා ළමයා ওই වචනවල ලොකු ඩීප් මීනින් එකක්. කියන්නේ එක වචනයක් ගත්තාන් පස්සේ දැන් ඔය dismiss කියන වචනේ ගත්තාන් පස්සේ එක පැත්තකින් තියෙනවා අධිකරණයට සම්බන්ධ වචනයක්. ඒක අධිකරණයට සම්බන්ධ. අනිත් පැත්තෙන් ගන්නවා end innings. ඔය ක්‍රිකට් මැච් වල ඉනිම අවසන් කරනවට. තව පැත්තකින් ගන්නවා පන්තියක් හෝ මීටින් එකක් අවසන් කරනවට. තව පැත්තෙන් ගන්නවා ඔයාගේ ඔළුවේ තියෙන දේ කෙනෙක් ගැන කල්පනා කරන එක ඉතාලම වැදගත් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. නොවැදගත් දෙයක් ගැන කල්පනා කරනවා කියලා හිතන එකක් ගන්නවා. තව එකක් ගන්නවා තමන්ගේ හිතේ තියෙන මොකක් හරි ප්‍රශ්නයක් ඉවත් කරලා දාන එක. මේ වගේ වචන වලට මීනින් තියෙනවා. දැන් ටේක් කියන වචනේ ගත්තාම ඔක්ස්ෆෝඩ් එකේ මීනින් 42ක් තියෙනවා. Can you take my child? ළමයා අල්ල ගන්න පුළුවන්ද? It takes 2 hours for me to go to Colombo. කොළඹට යන පැය දෙකක් ගත වෙනවා. Are you taking a bath? ඔයා නානවද? Yes, I am taking a bath. Can you take what I say? මම කියන එක පිළිගන්න පුළුවන්ද? පිළිගන්නවා. Did you take your lunch? Eat. Can I take a drink? මට යන්න බොන්න පුළුවන්ද? බොනවා. කනවා. යනවා.
So daily basis we can improve 2-3 words. It's very easy, no?
Who does it? The children can't be blamed. We can't blame the children. I must tell. This video must be, you must share this. And all the principals, teachers must unite. They must organize. I'm always ready to give up my leadership. I don't want. You associate with me very closely, Gaishan, so that you can understand who I am.
Yes.
You know where I live. You know how I eat. You know how I have a bath. You know how I talk. You know how I sleep. You know where I go. You know what I do. You know everything I do. So you can understand me. Those who have not spoken to me 1-2 minutes, those who have not met me here, those who have not associated with me very closely, how can they judge my character? My character is known by myself. I know my character than those who know my character. Those who know my character associating with 5 minutes, within 5 minutes, how can they describe about myself? They can't describe about who I am. But I can describe who they are. ඒගොල්ලන්ට මාව describe විස්තර කරන්න බැරි වුණාට මට මොනවා ඒගොල්ලන් විස්තර කරන්න ආසනේ කරන්න. I can describe them who they are, but they can't describe me who I am. I was not born into English background. Remember that. Sometimes first time we are talking in English long time. I can say everything what we want to do for our country before we die. We must absolutely understand that one day we will have to go. We will have to die. We must ask the question from ourselves, how we are to die? How? How are we going to die? How did your father die? How did your grandparents die? What did they do? Tell me, what does your father do? What does my father do? What do your parents do? Tell me please. How did your grandparents make you? Did your grandfather make a book room at home? We must criticize ourselves. We must be modest. We must be humble. We must humbly criticize ourselves. I also must criticize. One day when I die, those who around me can read these books what I have done. I have videos on my YouTube. I have Facebook account. Nobody can read it. It's a long from Facebook. My thoughts, my thoughts, my feelings. I do not give my feelings, thoughts out of my brain with these books. I am not a slave of the books. I am not a slave. I am a reader. My job is reading. What is your job? My job is reading. Job එක reading කියලා කියනවා ලෝකේ. මගේ රස්සාව කියවේ. ලෝකෙ කමතන්නේ. පළවෙනි වෘත්තිය. මේකට ඕන කරන්නේ ප්‍රොෆෙෂනල් රීඩර්ස් ලා නැහැ. මෙරට හදන්න. මම තාම රීඩර් කෙනෙක් නෙමෙයි. ස්පෝකන් ඉංග්‍රීසි කියන එක ලොකු ප්‍රශ්නයක් නේ. Nice to meet you. How are you? Happy to see you. එක්කෙනෙක් කෙනා එක ගුරුවරයෙක් කෙනා යාගේ YouTube එකේ වාක්‍යයක් කරන් ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරනවා. ඊට පස්සේ ඒකට views ගන්නවා. මේ සරල වාක්‍ය. What's your name? My name is Samantha. මගේ YouTube channel එක subscribe කරන්න. වාක්‍ය දෙකයි. මම පොල් ගගා ඉන්නේ. I am scraping coconuts. Do you want to scrape coconuts? Yes, I want. Subscribe my YouTube channel. Next time we will meet you. Do they directly talk about Oxford Dictionary with our children? They want to promote their YouTube channels and they want to earn money, having views. Why don't they talk about the truth? They don't talk about the truth. They hide everything and talk. They hide everything and talk. They hide the most important side. How did they learn English is being hidden by them. We don't talk the truth. Nobody shows Oxford Dictionary. This is sellotape. මේ කැල්ලා තියෙන මේ හැමතැනම මේ කැඩි dictionary එක පෙන්නන්න. නැත්නම් ඕකේ කිය අලුත් එකක් පෙන්නන්න ඕක කැතයි කිය. මේක බලන්න මේක වෙන්නේ.
කවරනේ හැමතිස්සෙම බලන්නේ. අතුලාන්දරනේ.
මනුස්සයෙක්ගේ පිටින් බලන්නේ
විවේචනය කරන්නේ ඔක්කොම පිටින් බලන්නේ.
ඒකයි කිව්සේ. මේ රට මගෙන් වැඩක් ගන්න ඕනේ. මම මේ රටට වැඩක් කරන්න ඕනේ. මගේ තියෙන සුවිශේෂ මට තියෙන වෙනසම වෙනම මනසක්. මට ආසයකින් වැඩක් දෙන්නේ නැහැ. If somebody thinking that I am living a fantasy, yes, I am living a fantasy with reality. I don't live in a fantasy. I am living in a realistic world. I am not a dreamer. You may say that I am a dreamer, but I am not a dreamer. I see this dream until my life is goes. Until I go, until I die. Until I breathe my last. I am telling this, our people, because I know that when I say, my mind becomes power. My mind becomes extraordinary when I preach the people how we must develop our country. Without changing with the changes of the world, we must go. If we don't go with the changes of the changes in the world, we can't develop our country. We must not take anything from outside countries. We must motivate our children. We must develop our country. We must stand alone. I know that it is difficult, but leaders must talk to the citizens. Unless the leaders talk to the citizens, that country can't be developed. Abraham Lincoln spoke to American people. He spoke. 16th president in America. He wanted to be the president. And he wanted to change the slavery. He did it. Lee Kuan Yew spoke to the citizens in Singapore. Singapore wanted to develop their country like our country those days. You understand, don't you, what I say? And Gandhi and Nehru, they